Hey guys, how you guys doing? This is Trajan. We're talking about Exo Manowar 2017, Volume 1, Soldier. This is the first trade paperback of Exo Manowar 2017. We used the distinction because there was a 2012 iteration of this, and there was one in the 90s apparently that I've never read, but the 2012 iteration was pretty cool. I read the first couple of trades on that. But this is the 2017 reboot by Matt Kint. The art in this is by Tomas Giorello, and they both do a fantastic job. This MSRP is at $9.99. You can usually I got this for $6. You can usually find it between $6 and $10. And this collects issues 1 through 3, so you're only getting 3 issues, but you're getting it if you're getting it for $7, which is the average of what I've seen. You're getting it for about a book and a half's worth for three books. Plus, you get 30 pages of extras. This one in particular has a extra 5-page little mini story. It's actually pretty interesting. But Exo Manowar is in the Valiant universe. Valiant is known, of course, for Faith in the Future Force, which is the worst comic of all time. But Exo Manowar is their bread and butter. It was one of their first breakout, and I use breakout in quotes because it's not really a breakout, but breakout for Valiant character, and he's kind of iconic with Valiant. So, this story is about Eric from Earth. He is I believe, a Visigoth during the fall of Rome. And in the 2017 series, they hint at his past, but not really. They just all you know is that he was a Visigoth. He fought the Romans, and he's from Earth, and he had a wife on Earth also. And somehow he came to get the Exo power armor. In the 2012 series, we actually see him fighting the Romans, and then they attack who they think are Romans, but turns out to be aliens. He gets captured, and long story short, he breaks out and it steals the exo armor, and that's how he gets it. The exo armor itself, it's sentient. It talks to him. It has a mind of its own, and there's a very interesting power dichotomy where the wielder of the exo armor, where the saying where great power comes great responsibility from Spider-Man. In this, it's more with great power comes great cost. The cost being you're going to live with the spoils of war. Essentially, the death, the destruction of war. It's going to follow you everywhere you go. And that's kind of the theme of the book. The story itself is great. He lives in the Azure Empire on this planet Gorin. They're blue, Azure, get it? He has a Azure wife. They have pretty interesting bands in the beginning. He's a farmer, and he gets conscripted into the Azure army because they're fighting the Cadmiums, who both sides are kind of fascisty. But he gets conscripted not as a soldier, but kind of as a human shield. And so the first issue is amazing because it's him going through this first D-Day-esque battle where he's basically being used as a shield and somehow manages, because he's a great warrior, he manages to survive, and he actually helps those around him survive also, to the point where they come up to him and they're like, hey, thanks, But anyway, his great exploits catch the attention. It's very brutal. It's a brutal action scenes. But he catches the interest of his commanding officers, and they decide to send him and a small team on a mission, kind of like a secret mission, to sabotage the city that they're sieging. And the second in command, the captain, doesn't like him. It doesn't like the fact that this peon is rising through the ranks quickly. So he tries to sabotage his own crew to get them all killed. I'm not gonna spoil the end. This is like literally the setup near the end of the first issue, so I'm not gonna spoil it because it's really good. It's only 3 issues. It's really good. I want you guys to pick this up because it's worth it. But needless to say, this one's called Soldier. The next one is called General, and the one after that's called Emperor. So I think you can see the progression as it goes on. But yeah, it's a really good series. If you want to go through it, let me show you the spine. This would look really good on a shelf with the others. I have volumes 2 and 3 coming in. They've released 3 of them so far. So it has Exo Manowar number 1, Exo Manowar number 2, Exo Manowar number 3, Prologue, the 3 Prayers of Exo Manowar. This is the Free Comic Book Day special. It's 5 pages. Long story short, he gets into some cool action, and he meets his Azure wife. This is an interview with Matt Kint. It's really interesting. This book stands alone. So the Valiant has an expanded universe, but in this interview, Kint says, at least for the first 12 issues, which is the first 4 trades, it's going to be a standalone story. So you could just jump right in. You don't need to know anything about anything. You can just jump in and start reading and kind of figure it out. Weapons and Warriors, The Art of War, and Cadmium Technological Advances. These are diagrams. This is the 3 lamest things in the book, but then we have about 25 pages of line art, inks, and variant covers, which they're all gorgeous. The art in this book is just super beautiful, and it stays consistently this good. Look at that. That's not really a spoiler. This is literally the first issue. So it's look at this, scaling the wall. It's beautiful, and the story itself is great. Like I said, the theme of the story is this constant dichotomy between him and the exo armor, and he has a pronounced sense of duty that I really like. He has a duty to those around him. In fact, in the first issue, he undertakes great risks because he wants to protect those that are around him. And when he gets the squad, he wants to protect the squad to the point where they start noticing. Your fellow soldiers start noticing, especially when they've given up hope. And one of the big things is that there's a lot of despair in this. You see that a lot of these characters despair, the drop of the hat, because they think they're going to die. And they think that, oh, our superiors are sending us out to the slaughter on these suicide missions. And we have nothing, that's it. It's over for us. Like, this is a done deal. But meanwhile, the Eric of Earth, he's the hope for, Anyway, it's really cool. I really, really enjoyed it. Let me give you a little taste of, look at this. That's one of the variant covers. Beautiful. Just beautiful. Beautiful stuff. So it's very... That was like the second to last page. It's okay though. But it's really cool. I think more people should be getting into Valiant. I've been looking forward to catching the next 2 trades. My friend read them. He said they were really good. I'm hoping they're really good. I'll definitely do reviews on them afterwards. But yeah, definitely pick up Exo Manowar. This is kind of fake news. He never gets dressed up like this. But yeah, so I'll just show you guys the back. So IGN is bullshit, but action-packed and jaw-dropping. Jaw-dropping, not really, but action-packed definitely. And there were a couple of videos, like I said, it's very brutal. It's very brutal. And remember, he was a barbarian. He was barbarian quotes, but he was a barbarian invader. So during antiquity, and so those battles were very barbaric. So he was kind of at home. The technology might be a little bit different, but at the end, war is war. So anyway. Hope you guys enjoyed this. You can catch me at Trajan Channel. Follow me on Twitter. Like, share, and subscribe. Let me know what you guys think about Valiant. Should I check out Ninjak? Or what was the other one? Harbinger I've been looking at, and I might pick that one up. Because apparently, it's really fucking good. Anyway, I'll catch you guys later. That's it.